Well, guys, the snow has arrived in Riverbend Springs just before Christmas, and today we're gonna go build out an awesome winter camping setup, and we've got some new upgrades this year, so let's head to the store and build ourselves one. Okay, guys, we've made it to the shop, so you guys know the game plan. We are gonna build out a setup, and then we'll head up to the trails and go camping. That's essentially what we love to do. It's very cold out, so we've got ourselves a winter jacket, and check this out. There's a lot of snow around the town. This all hit within the past 24 hours. The bank is buried in snow, the gas station's buried in snow, but the city trucks have made it out to get the roads cleared, so that's good. We'll make it up to the trails, and then from there, I think we're gonna add a plow to the setup, but let's jump into the store and have some fun. All right, so the truck we're going with is a Dodge Ram Mega Cab. This is a great truck for hauling a camper. We're gonna be bringing a big toy hauler with us today, so we're gonna build this thing out with the beast mode 1000 horsepower Cummins motor, so it's gonna be pretty sweet. We are gonna add some different wheels on this thing. I need something a little bit better for camping. Let's see what we got for options. We got the fuel rims, American Forces. Let's see, we could go the fuel rims. I like these. These are good camping tires. They got some decent traction. We should be able to make it, but we do have a plow to go on the front of this thing, so we can clear out anything in the way. Color matched mirrors looks good. Bumpers color matched. Grill, I do like to leave that chrome. Same with the body color. Decals, we get the Cummins decal. Running boards, yes. Cab lights, yes. Check this out. You can add a new rack on the back and a roll bar. That's pretty cool. So we can add a back rack or this one. I kind of like the roll bar. It's pretty cool. Attachments, we got both. We got the trailer hitch gooseneck. We should be ready to roll with this thing, boys. I'm gonna take the plate off the front, and the color we're going with is Riptide Blue Metallic. Look at this. This is a pretty cool color. I do want to see, oh, if we do match it, it doesn't look bad. All right, boys, we're ready to go. Let's fire this thing up. 64,000. We've got $1 million left, so we can buy a camper and a couple of toys before we head up to the trails. For the camper, we have a few options. We've got the Jayco, we've got the Summit camper, and we've got the Overnighter. So we can decide between those three. And I do have to say the Summit's my favorite, so we're gonna build that out because we're gonna build it. So we're gonna go with a white base color, and then we're gonna do all the stripes with the colors. So you'll see color 2 here. We're gonna match Riptide Blue. What do we got right here? Okay, yep, we're getting somewhere. And then that looks really good. All right, I like how this turned out. Let's see if we go black right there. That shows the Summit logo. All right, we got ourselves a camper. It should match the setup pretty good. That thing was pretty cheap, so let's go ahead and check out the last couple things. We need a trailer for the back of this, and then we'll build out the off-road toys. For trailers, this thing should do. We've got the off-road tires for this. We can switch it up. Want to go Michelin, BKT, Nokian. I do like the KT. These things have got some pretty crazy traction on it, so we're gonna go with the black rim color. Chainsaw holder, no. Cage, we don't need that. All right, we got a trailer to pull behind the camper, but all right, let's build out a couple of toys that can fit on here. I'm guessing maybe a dirt bike, a snowmobile, and a Polaris of some sort. So let's go build out the snowmobile first. That'll go right here. All right, so here are our options. We've got the Rocky Mountain Pro. This is a cool one. We're gonna go 850 on this. We need some power because the snow is pretty heavy out there. Decal scheme, we'll go this. Rear guard, yes. Handlebar cover, and then check this out. We can do a custom color scheme. We are gonna pick a good color for this. I'm thinking we're gonna go yellow or orange. What do we got? Orange looks pretty cool. We haven't done an orange one in a while, so let's build this out. And then we're gonna match the rail with it. So this is kind of like a Home Depot snowmobile, keeping the business and the fun. All right, if you guys don't know, we do have a Home Depot series we're running right now, so this goes along with it pretty good. Let's see, is there any other options we could add? I think I like this. It's ready to go. Let's go ahead and buy this thing, and let's go build out a dirt bike. Here it is, boys. So I think we'll go blue on this one to match the setup. Side plastics. Let's see, what other options do we have? Handlebar covers. We're going all blue on this thing, so let's build it out like that. All right, this looks pretty cool. It'll be cool in the snow as well. Once we start ripping it, I am gonna add the number 7 because 007, James Bond. All right, now we got ourselves a dirt bike. Let's go build out the Polaris. And for the Polaris, we've got between the XP1000 and the Ranger. We haven't gone anywhere with the Ranger at all. And you can add a snowplow on the front, so that'd be good to have if we want to do some snow plowing. Let's add the 2700 horsepower upgrade wheel setup. Oh, we could do some tracks. Okay, I think we're gonna go tracks on this. Or we've got these wheels. Check this out. This is set number 2 here. Cabs, you can do 2 or 4 door. We're gonna go 4 door. Psych, we're going 2 door. Actually looks better 2 door. Front bumper options, we're gonna do the full wrap if we can. Oh, hold on, that looks pretty cool. This thing looks crazy. All right, roof options, we're gonna add all that. Winch, warning triangle, and we need a snowplow. There we go. All right, let's build out a color. So we've got blue for most of our vehicles. Let's go orange for this one. It'll match the sled. And then rim color will be black on this. Oh, this thing looks sick, dude. We need to put some Home Depot logos on this thing. And the triangle's orange. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be killer. All right, there we go. And then we got the plow as well. Let's go get everything loaded up and head out for some fun camping in the winter. And it's the most wonderful time to do so because it's still snowing. I think it's gonna get worse out here. Anyhow, here's everything delivered. We're gonna get the Summit camper hooked up and the Big Tech's next. Jeez, that kind of rhymes. And then let's load up everything else. So we'll test out the Polaris as well once we get everything ready to roll. Fire up the Cummins. Oh yeah, this thing sounds good, boys. We are gonna need the tow mirrors, so we'll put those out. Oh, the 1,000 horsepower Cummins diesel. Turbo diesel, should I say. This thing is nice. Okay, we don't need that trailer. We need the camper first. And we got those massive lights on top of the roll bar there. Those turned out good. All right, we got the camper. Next up is the Big Tech. So let's see how good our backup skills are. A little bit to the right. Crank it over. Almost there. All right, now that we got the trailer, we can load up all the toys. We got the ramp down on that. So first up is snowmobile and dirt bike. And then we're going to test out that Polaris right here on that snow. It might be a little bit too much snow, but it's all right. Let's fire this thing up. Oh, it's got a horn on it. All right, here we go. Oh, jeez. Okay, maybe take it a little easier. I just buried the skis underneath the ramp here. Okay, right there should be good. We got it front, right, and center. And then dirt bike to the left of that. And we should be ready to roll just about here. Number 7. This thing turned out pretty cool, too. I like the blue color on it. Oh, just bunny hopped it into the trailer perfectly. All right, so we're going to strap down the skis, and then we're going to go across the dirt bike over to the snowmobile, and then let's strap the back of the dirt bike and snowmobile down. So those things aren't going anywhere. Last thing to load up is the Polaris, and then we'll be moving on. This thing is heated inside, heated seats, heated everything. Heated steering wheel. I just want to test out the snowplow, see if this thing works any good. All right, we got it here. So how you operate it is you can turn it and you can angle it. So let's see how good it does. I don't think it's going to do that good because it's very light. Oh, it actually does pretty good. Look at this. It's pushing a lot of snow too. All right, I was mistaken. See, we underestimated the Polaris here. This thing is a beast. We might need to get some of these for the snow plowing business because that is almost as good as the trucks. Good to see. All right, boys, we're going to load up here, lift the plow, and we're going to go plow some trails and then jump on the sled and go for a little bit of ripping. There we go. This thing should fit perfectly. What we're going to do, we're actually going to back it on. It actually will fit better that way, and it'll make it easier for unloading. So, all right, guys, once we're loaded, we'll be heading up to the trails. So see you in a bit. Okay, we got the truck running, so we are good to go, boys. Everything's loaded down, strapped down, and we shouldn't lose anything back there. There we go. Everything's towing behind perfectly, and we're taking a right-hand turn up here. The trails are about 15 minutes away. So once we get to that point, we'll be able to jump on, find a nice place along the trails to set up camp. And we're not doing any grilling or anything. We have indoor equipment for that inside the camper. So we're going to keep all the cooking inside the camper, sandwiches and skillet and all that stuff. So here's our right-hand turn. Oh, I just lost a little bit of traction there. Let's see, make sure everything's good. Oh, almost wasn't, but we're slowly making it up. And I'll see you guys when we get to the trails, and then we'll jump on. All right, guys, we're getting close. There is not many cars out here. We got our first stop sign, and then I think the trails are straight ahead and then to the left. So there we go. Looks clear. Everything's towing behind pretty good. As you can see, we got all the toys in the back still. Oh, was that our trail? I think that was our trail, but that's all right. It goes kind of in a U-turn, so we can jump on, I think, right here. Yep, this is it. Here we go, boys. We came around here last year, but we didn't have as good a setup as this one, I will say. So kind of fly through and set up camp right here by these trees. This is where we set up last year, and then the trails are boom right down the middle there. So it actually connects up to a whole nother set. But all right, let's make sure we get everything how we like it before we bury the truck in the snow. I do back up both trailers like this. I'm pretty skilled at backing up. So the camper, I like to back up kind of alongside the trail so we can see it in the morning. There we go. We got that other trailer on the back too, so I think we should probably drop that. We're gonna put it right here. All right, Big Tex is dropped, so we're gonna park the camper right next to it. Looks good. We'll line it up with the truck, and there you go. Now we need to unfold it. Perfect. All right, we even got the sunshade out. That's gonna keep some snow off this thing. That way when we walk out, we won't be buried in snow. But as you can see, the trails are looking good. We're gonna go rip around in a second here, but let's get unloaded and do some little cleanup with the snowplow we got. Here we go. Lift it up, and here we go. We're off snowplowing. All right, I do want to try and work around the camper a little bit. That way the thing doesn't get buried in case it keeps snowing. It is still snowing, but it's supposed to stop. So as long as we kind of leave it clear around the side of the wheels and stuff, that way I can get all the supports up. It'll give us a little bit more freedom when we decide to leave. Because if these wheels and supports get stuck, we'll be stuck here and we won't be able to get the camper out. So, all right, here we go. Clean it up. Looks good. Man, this little plow works pretty good for around here. All right, we made a nice little barrier right there. Let's go around this trailer and we'll kind of push this to the side as much as we can. Although we've pretty much compacted it all with our tire track. So there we are, boys. Okay, well, it's definitely a start. We'll probably mess around. Whoa, did you see that? This thing kind of like spun around. It tail spun. But we'll probably mess with it a little bit more as the day goes on. Let's go ahead. We're going to jump on the sled and do what we did last year. Snowmobiling on the trails, but I do need my helmet. Now we're looking good. All right, fire up the lights on this thing. We only have an hour of daylight, so let's use all the time we got before we need to get back for dinner. And look at this thing go. Oh my gosh, it's ripping. It rides pretty good on these trails. I do say it's a little bumpy, but I think there's another set of trails that are a little bit more smooth. We're going to cut through here and it should take us over there. Here we go. Take a right hand. We're going on the road. There's the post office. They're closed for Christmas time. All right, not that way. Where's the next trail set? I think we got to go left here. It should take us over there. Aha, I found it. Here we go, boys. We're ripping on the trails. This one has no snow, so it's a little bit more smooth to ride the snowmobiles on. So it's actually pretty sweet. It's got a little bit of ice and snow, and there's a little river over here, so we can go check that out. There's a couple of properties, but let's go over by Riverbend. Right over here. Let's cut through. This is a good little viewing point. Check it out. There's still water, too. It hasn't iced over yet. Probably will in January, so enjoy it while it's here. Well, guys, that's it. We're going to head back in because it's going to get dark before we can get back. Oh, my gosh, driving through these branches. But, yeah, we need to get back before it's dark out so that way no grizzlies get to us. All right, what I'd like to do is just follow my trails back because they're a little bit more compacted. All right, let's try and get this thing to 50. Here we go, boys. We're flying. Oh, my goodness, it's bumpy. Some icy snow, I do say. Oh, watch the trees. Watch the trees. I almost just drove right into one. Now we're plowing snow. All right, we're back. That's pretty sweet. We got to use everything besides the dirt bike. I'll go for a little rip. Check this out, boys. Oh, my goodness, this thing is almost as fun as the snowmobile, if not more fun. Here we go. We got some trails. Oh, we're flying in this thing. Oh, we just bunny hopped. All right, watch the trees. Watch the trees. All right, let's spin it around. As you can see, those trails go on and on forever. So if you guys want to see us go on those trails, go down below, hit that thumbs up button. That concludes part 1 to the camping trip. If you guys want to see part 2, let's hit 1,000 likes. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.